Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Next Trade Lou, and I'm coming to y'all with another video. I wanted to talk today about volatility and risk and how I often see it used interchangeably, but they're really not the same. So I kind of want to talk about that, just because I'm seeing in the financial world, and I'm seeing traders, prop traders, live traders, financial pundits. They're always using volatility and risk, but sometimes it's not used correctly. So I just wanted to just talk about that today. So again, I've seen them used interchangeably, but there is a difference, and I'm gonna go over the definitions right now too. So volatility is a measure of the magnitude of the price changes and swings in a given time period, and risk is measuring your potential loss. So during the Biden administration, we saw that volatility was not high. It was just regular price action, if that's a thing. And during this current administration, we know Trump is in office now, and we're seeing volatility is through the roof. The NQ, it would on average during the Biden administration move around like 200 to 250 points a day. Right now during this Trump administration, we're seeing you know it got to like 300, 400. There were days it moved 700, 900, but on average it's really been moving about 400 points a day. So, and even 500 points. My solution for a lot of traders, if you're struggling to manage your risk, trade micros. Like, just trade micros. Like, there's nothing wrong with micros. Right now trading the minis, it's it's dangerous. It's dangerous if you, especially if you don't have a full concrete strategy and you just out here winging it. And even if you're not, even if you have a good strategy, even if you are following following the exact way your trading style allows you to trade, and you're doing everything right, and you're putting your stops here, your targets here, you're doing everything right. Trading with the minis is still, you're taking on more risk. So again, my solution is just to trade micros. Trade 1 and 2 micros. I mean, and that's just what I've been doing. You'll see me in I'll be in 3 micros. Just because for me it just doesn't make sense to be in the minis. You can still have great days in the micros. I know in the past, like, I've traded minis, I've done well, I've blown accounts, I've gotten payouts. I've messed up accounts that were at payout threshold because I'm in the minis doing dumb shit. And for me, I feel like while I've just been, in the micros, and I've sized down, I've been able to trade a lot better. My psychology has been better. I've been trading much better. It's just my data shows me that I should be in the micros right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I know what a lot of traders right now, we're using prop firms, and a lot of prop firms have either an end of day trailing drawdown or an intraday trailing drawdown. And so if you find yourself trading the minis, you can go up very quickly, you can go down very quickly, and then that intraday trailing drawdown can really affect your accounts. So again, I know we all want to make money. I know we all want to hit them goals, hit them targets, and do all those type of things, but I think the name of the game is really like survival. It's really just preserving your accounts as long as you can, and there's no rush. For me, at least, I really just am not trying to rush anything. I don't want to be taking impulsive trades. I just want to see my setup and take my trade and live with the result. Again, no one knows what the market's gonna do. Nobody knows. So for me, trading in the minis and it's just not for me right now, especially with this volatility. I don't want to be DCAing into oblivion and just blowing accounts. Like, I set out for myself in 2025 that I want to have the most productive year, and not even in terms of profits, but just in terms of, like, discipline, good habits, just making sure I'm doing everything I say I'm going to do, waking up on time, working out, like doing my journaling, not being too distracted with social media, just little things like that. And I think, you know, in 2025, I think I've done a pretty good job for myself with just doing that. And I'm gonna just keep to it. I'm not, again, I've never been that guy to go get, 1,000, 2,000 per account. Like right now, I am perfectly and honestly content with going to go get 200 to 300 a day. Sometimes it's a $400 per account day, and that's cool with me. That is cool with me. As long as I keep my expenses low, then I feel like I should be in this game for a very long time and just be able to survive. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So I do have a chart up. I have the MNQ up right now, and I just wanted to show the difference, in terms of risk. I want to show what the measurement of some bars look like. And again, during the Biden administration, 200-point moves on the day in the Nasdaq futures. And during this Trump administration, we're seeing 300, 400, 500, 600 plus move days. And I just want to demonstrate on the chart why I'm trading micros. So, a couple tabs open, looking at the micros right now, and we have, let's see, this 1134 bar. Let's go ahead and zoom into that bar, 1134. So here's this bar right here. I'm gonna use the ruler tool, measure from the top of the wick, or the top of this bar to the bottom of the bar. That is a measurement that's a dollar measurement. I'm then gonna do the same thing, top to the bottom again, but for this one I'm gonna display it as points, just so we understand. So, all right, from the top of this wick to the bottom of this wick, that was a $68 move in the micros, and that's also a 34-point move in the micros, right? That's a 34-point move in the Nasdaq. That is a $680 move on a 2-minute chart in the minis. So I don't know if whatever your trading style is, however you desire to trade, like I know for me that's a large move, right? And if you want to keep your risk low, you might as well just trade the micros. That way you're able to, and if you do want to size up, you can take more micros. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit more commission, but that's fine. That's just the cost of trading. Like, if you're doing everything you're doing, the commissions really shouldn't matter. And so again, for me, I'm trading micros. I'm in 1, 2, and 3 micros. So if I was in that trade on the micros, if I shorted from the top of that wick to the bottom, that's 3 micros. That's around 150, that's between 150 and $180 for that trade, and I'm fine with that, right? If you're trading one mini, that can be a $680 win. But again, with these prop firms, we got to recognize that there's an intraday trailing drawdown. So what if it doesn't go all the way to your target? It comes back to your stop, comes back to break even. Now you're $600+ into your drawdown, depending on the size account you have. I know the most popular one's the 50K. I personally trade the 150Ks just because I like the size of the drawdown, But in any event, the thing is, you just got to be aware of just market conditions. For me, the way I'm seeing it, market conditions is telling me I should be in micros and 3 max. Again, with that, I'm able to preserve my accounts and keep them for longer. And that's just where I'd rather be, because with the NQ, we know it's $5 a tick and $20 a point. And then with the MNQ, it's 50 cents a tick and $2 a point. So I want to keep my risk low. I want to preserve my accounts. I want to be patient. I want to be able to get to payout without any issues, or any mishaps, or any fuck ups. And I just want to trade well and be in the market for as long as I can and just survive. I think, again, that's the name of the game, surviving. I don't care for big day gains. I just want to be in the market. I want to survive. I want to keep my expenses low, and that's what I'm here for, man. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to be able to trade for as long as I can and keep my accounts. So yeah, that's all I have to say, man. And don't forget, we live every weekday for the New York Open. You can watch us trade in real time. Wins, losses, and everything in between. And if you're serious about trading, hit that like button, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and turn your notifications on. It's your boy Next Trade Lou. Let's get it.